Okay, when you're using Google Meet to meet with your class through Hub, there's two ways to do it. The first way is to go to the menu in your Hub page after you've logged in, open your Google for Education link, and then it will take you to your classes. So you can open your class, and then here we've got the Google Meet link, and you can see that at the end it shows it's not visible to the pupils just yet. So when they log in, it needs to be visible to them. That can be changed over here in the settings. So if we scroll down, we've got the meeting there. This can be copied and sent out to them, or you can reset it to a different code each time if you like. And then all you'll need to do is make it visible to the students and save that change. That way then when we go back to the class, you'll see that they've gone and got the video camera there. So open the Google Meet, and if you do this before your first meets with the pupils, you'll be able to change some of the settings in it. So just down here on the bottom right is where you can change your background. So you can either blur your background, slightly blur, or completely change it if you're doing this from home. So if we change it to that, and then what we're going to do now is join that meeting, and we can join it well before any of the pupils have joined. And I'm just moving that so I can show you some of the options down at the bottom here. So you'll need to teach your pupils how to use the raise hand, and you can leave your chat open at the side so that as the pupils are asking questions or interacting, you can answer them there. But one of the things you're going to want to do is in the more options is know where the record the meeting button is. So you can record all the meetings with your pupils just for the extra safeguarding issues. And then once you've finished the meeting and all the pupils have left, you can stop the recording, and then they are saved in a Meet Recordings folder in your Google Drive. If it's your first one, it'll take about 5 minutes, and then it'll automatically appear. But just down in the settings down at the bottom here, and you go to host controls, I would suggest that you turn the quick access off. And what that means is that you have to join the meeting first. Only the pupils in your Google Classroom can join. People can't join anonymously, and only you are able to dial out and allow others to join that meeting. Okay, and then the other options are you can allow everybody to share their screen if they're talking about what they've done at home, and you can have everybody be able to put messages in the chat. One of the other good features in Google Classroom now, or Google Meet, is using the Jamboard. So this will open up an interactive whiteboard that everybody then can have access to. So you can open that up, start a new Jamboard, or if you've already got one set up. And the way that you can do this is to share this with the pupils, and then you can also see that it appears for them to have a link in the chat, but you'll be able to all interact on this as well. Okay, the other way that we can open up a Google Meet is, if we just leave this call, is from a new tab, and if you go to the calendar, and then what we're going to do is create a new meeting, so we can double click. We can have a check-in session. You can add the time that you want it to be. So it could be the 9 o'clock in the morning. We do our check-in session and add the Google Meet conference. And again, here we can share that code with the class. And in the settings, again, we can turn off the quick access so that you as the teacher have to be there first. Okay, and then with the code that you're going to send out, you can make sure that you're letting everybody into the class through their Hub accounts or their email if you know them. And it just gives you that little bit extra security in what you're trying to do with them. Okay, I hope that helps.